Do you have any opportunities, Steph? I know we do.
He might not be worse, but he's not like much. Infernal Divider is 1 frame slower.
1 frame slower.
It's 1 frame slower.
To be honest, I mean,
that doesn't matter.
It doesn't matter because of the amount of usage you could do with it. Just makes up all the downfall.
Yeah. Also the air ones.
And the fact you can cross up a bit, so cross up Infernal Divider rapid and you
yeah, Hazuma's combo is like proper easy. The only hard part of like Hazuma's combo is like the 3C and then you go like to like dash Jasper. That's quite hard. But like yeah, well, he's got the loop thing where you have to keep track on like what starter you use and all that shit because like depending on whether you use like 2 C loops or 3 C loops or whatever.
I need Donkey Knife Sensei to teach me more towels. Where the hell is this guy?
Oh, of course there's a level 50 there. Hashtag like
CS2 has on my J's. I remember how stupid he was in CS1. Like, all you do is 3C, so you force him back. See? Just scoop him up. It's like easy 4K. Yeah, but it was like 4K everywhere.
I mean, really, the obvious answer to the whole like fireball thing is that like the lower tier they are, the harder it is just to win with them. Like, it's just quantitative. It just gets harder. That's all.
After 4 engine is weird, man. Well, okay, so wait, I see some people do 214DC, but also 214DB.
Yeah, DB I believe is better for like heavily prorated combos, and DC is better for like raw Hotenjins and that kind of shit. I think.
See, because like in the previous games, you could land anything into Hotenjin and it will still work. There's like,
like CS1 Hazuma was like absolutely textbook as hell. Like,
so
he has one combo of Tetris,
and it worked everywhere. Anyone play Bullet?
I kind of play Bullet, but not really.
Chaz plays Bullet.
We have loads of people who like mess around with Bullet, but no one who actually like invest spare time with it.
Zach's best Bullet. There's Makoto's. There's Say Angel is on Makoto. I'm not too sure if we've got any other Makoto.
Yeah, I don't think there's anyone else.
Atma, man, just come back to Melty. What happened to your Terror you played?
I do like there was a little story, Bulletproof was saying earlier, how like the old like Yuigi and KOF guys, like Robocop and all that, they were playing Blaze Blue like years ago, and they were saying Bulletproof, oh man, this game's alright, you know? So that is like history, man.
I was mad at that, but it's up to you, boss.
Melty has like 50% unviable cards, or 100%.
It's like there's a problem 100%. There's 50% chance of a problem 100% of the time.
Depending on how you look at it. It's not the best balance, but it does have AE characters, so it doesn't. There's room for some leniency. It's not CT, it's like 12 characters. You don't.
It's actually only like 10 past 10. I'm surprised. I thought it was like 11 or something like that.
I was just wondering why you're fist bumping each other. Like random.
God, everyone is bros. Can't I like fist bump my bro before? So, any other anime you're watching? Shingeki. KOFXIII. KOFXIII balance. Well, Zin was like, I remember seeing the video of my KOF versus Xiaohai, and my KOF only played random and like won like 9 out of like the 10.
Well, obviously it depends on your perspective, but if your like idea of balance is that everybody has some sort of niche, especially in a game like King of Fighters 13 where like kind of team-based.
Well, the thing is that against the Mad KOF and Xiaohai match, Xiaohai was playing his main team. Mad KOF was like playing random team every match and was like bodying still. But the thing is that
yeah, there's gonna be a difference. There's gonna be a difference between every character in every game. Like the only time it's not if it's gonna be like Street Fighter 1. In fact, even then I think like Player 1 has an advantage in Street Fighter 1 because of the pro mechanics. But like, yeah, as long as every character has some sort of niche they provide, some sort of way to win.
If Zack actually delayed his cross trigger there, he would have landed it because the barrier would have run out.
Most balanced fighting game right now.
So fun. Yeah, Mad KOF destroyed Xiaohai and vice versa on 98. Play Aqua Passer. Oh wow, we haven't played that in ages. It's like fuck Shizuru in Aqua Passer. Allow it.
The wheel of fate is turning.
Aqua Passer's not balanced. Vanilla Aqua Passer had Rhiannon being the most spoken character. And then she nerfed hard.
Atma, just because they weigh you down doesn't mean they're not viable, it just means they're weaker. The viable means like the line where a character has no reasonable chance of winning against top characters.
Let's not start with Ivan News.
Look man, the most balanced fighting game is obviously Marvel 3, let's not get this twisted. Wait, Pocket Fire, Pocket Rumble. Oh.
That game is dumb. How could you suggest Pocket Fire? Oh, okay.
You can't.
Please select your character. Light fading. Mute enemy.
Oh, Kim was so good.
Yeah, because Kim's the best character, so. One of the best characters, so.
Remember Vanilla KOFXIII when Raiden was like hold 2 buttons and do like 80% of a life without HD comboing. That was the good old days. And when K-Dash and Kula were actually really violent, pretty good as well. They should have brought back Raiden when he was stupid. Or when Shen was stupid as well. Where his charge super was actually guard based, 100%. You block it. Kim, Korean.
No man, first strike is the most balanced fighting game because you can parry it.
Yeah, but how do you counterpick Mr. Kawani and like EXkyo and EXyori and Wajai and like a load of other crap.
Yeah, but Jay Shadow, at top level play, everyone's gonna have a good game of fundamentals. Like, there are very few people who can't transfer their fundamentals from one game to another to at least some level. So when you already have fundamentals, you're probably just going to pick a top tier.
When we consider tiers, we're talking about no mistakes, they play at their best, everything they do is maximum optimum.
The thing is, balance just doesn't actually matter that much. All you need to make sure with balance is that there is no one so strong that they are just utterly dominating every other character, or there's no one so weak that they just completely outclass the other characters. You don't want SS tiers and you don't want E tiers, but as long as you don't have that, then it's generally fine.
Please select your character.
Look man, just pick up Relius, innit? Yo man, you should be Tiger. Keeper hates Tiger. Look, kid, there's only 2 ways to go. You pick the best character that you like, i.e. Hazama, or you pick a low tier hero and take pride in that.
Blame him, man.
The wheel of fate is turning. Rebellion-1. Action.
Wait, why are you playing Jin? I know he's good versus your Jin's versus good versus Lychee, but that man. Plus, it's kind of unfair it's kind of unfair to use an event like Evo to say what there's no character diversity because when everyone's going to generally pick the best characters.
But yeah, to continue with the conversation you were having before, it's not a coincidence that Hazama has gone through 4 iterations and he's still top tier.
Hazama will never be bad. Tao,
No,
you know
he
what?
won't.
You know
That
what?
is- I completely agree
Yeah,
with
but
that.
like mobility characters will never be bad. Tao Kaka wasn't even bad in CT. The only reason why she was like, in fact, I think she was.
It was just
she
because
was.
CT was a ridiculous game.
She was
it
only-
had
but she was
ridiculously
only-
exploitable mechanics.
She was
like
one
the guard
place
lever.
below Carl, the guy with an
The guy with the loop.
infinite.
The
Yeah.
guy with the freaking loop.
Like, and she didn't have any real bullshit. She's just really, really good.
Yeah.
Like, and mobility characters are like
Yeah.
Valkenheim will never be bad. Hazama will never be bad.
never ever be bad. Like I said on Twitter, if they want to nerf Valk, they have to remove his drive. It's a broken concept. It will never ever be
Or like
balanced.
do something like you remove its hitbox, like when it's moving, or something really
Now,
weird.
people like Kiba think that CP Valk is quote-unquote balanced, or they need to leave him how he is. That is
Nah.
bollocks. That is absolute bullshit. Literally, there is... Oh my god. It is unreal how incorrect that is. Even Mew has a bullshit concept. Stein's Gunner is a pretty ridiculous drive. It's just, it loses to... If you can make her block, then you can pretty much do stuff to Mew. And lo and behold, who are her worst matchups? Valk, Tao, Hazama, anyone who can move quick enough to get her blocking.
Yeah,
But still-
that's the thing with Moo. She locks down so well because her normals are so large, and she
Yeah,
has
her normals are so
such-
large,
yeah.
and on top of that, she can cancel them into something that you have 2 seconds to react to, otherwise you'll be put in block again.
And most characters can't do anything about that.
Exactly.
Well,
exactly.
generally do anything about it, except for Hazama.
That's why, what do you think of Azrael? Because a lot of characters think he's, a lot of people think he's really, really good, but I think he's really mediocre. Because his movement is so segmented, and that makes it really
His
exploitable.
movement is really limited. Like
I think it's a killer. I think it kills him as a character.
he does, his mid-range poke isn't strong enough for him to like play a mid-range game, so he has to rush down.
Yeah.
The problem
yeah.
is that his rush down is limited to instant air dash and dash.
Exactly.
That's
Exactly.
it.
Both very exploitable options.
Gustav is not an approaching kill.
No,
it's really
no,
bad.
I don't care if it's plus on block.
It's bad,
That shit is not good. That shit is not good.
I think the thing with Azrael, he loses super hard to top tiers. He does really well for low tiers.
Yeah,
That's why.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. The thing is, even a couple of characters close to his area, like I don't think he should be beating Mew 12 at top level play.
No.
I just don't think, or New 13 either. Actually, I don't think that should be happening. I don't know why people are just getting what, you know, obviously like players like Dogura and Tahichi are really, really good, but even still.
I mean, God, even Azrael versus money, that's not free. Not free.
And that's a money.
Because like when you think about Mane, when
yeah.
you think about Mane versus Azrael, how exactly do you get in? You really don't. You just basically wait for him to make a mistake,
Pretty
and then
much.
you can win them because like no DP. But like
When you're waiting for the opponent to make an action before you can reliably do something, there's a problem with that matchup. Except when your name's Valkenheim, because he can literally idle in Wolf, wait for you to press a button, come in, punish you, take you to the corner, and put you in OP. I can't believe this character exists, you know. I really can't. I can't believe Valkenheim
Also,
exists.
Azrael is really unreliable because he has all
Yeah.
these like Oki and all
Yeah,
that.
that's his problem. It's
completely
unreliable.
luck based. Like if I say knock someone down after like an end of combo, if they roll forward, roll backwards, or neutral tech, I have to commit to
Yeah,
punish
you have to
either
commit
one.
to an action that can punish that response.
I can't do something like, I don't know, Rachel Rebellion and have a 6 win, so it
Yeah.
covers everything in it. That's just an example, but a lot of characters
Yeah.
something like that.
Yeah.
But like, Azrael doesn't have it,
Yeah,
you
I know
have
what
to
you're
guess.
saying. It's true. I agree with that.
I think, I mean, when you're making the tier list, you have to think about like what you're basing it on. If you're basing it on maximum potential, then yeah, I suppose you can say that Azrael is A+. But like,
Fair
if you're saying
enough.
absolute perfection,
Yeah.
he will never work out like that because he's a mind game-based character.
Yeah. If you're basing on absolute perfection, I'd say mid-tier at best. At best.
I mean, to be honest, I think it's worse than Relius.
I agree with that, actually. I think Relius is more reliable. I think he has more reliable options. It's just Azrael, I don't know, he appears to punish characters really hard. Jin's
God,
really,
Jin's
really
weird, man.
solid.
I still don't get
I just think Jin has problems reliably opening up opponents. Because without 50 meter, he can't do anything off of overheads. So there's a lot of gimmicks.
I think that's the thing about Jin.
There.
Yeah, you're right about the opening up thing, because like Jin is really good, and then he hits this very sudden ceiling.
Yeah.
Where like he's done everything, but now he just cannot get you to stop blocking.
It's just everything else he does have is like really solid. Like he's got the damage, he's got pokes, he's got a projectile, he's got multiple DPs, he's got, you know, high health, he's got defensive, you know, some defensive options. Fair enough. But he's not. He's dealing. He's very dealing.
Oh yeah.
That's not to say he shouldn't like be nerfed in some respect.
Sorry, who's this again?
Jin.
Oh yeah.
They don't need to go over the top with nerfing him though, like they did to Ragnar in Season. I legitimately do not see the point in playing Ragnar. Like, what does Ragnar have over Lychee or Jin?
Oh yeah, no, that's the default answer for like what does Ragnar have? His DP's really good. It's basically that.
It's true. I mean, fair enough, you can say that about a couple of other characters as well. Like, I think Lychee outclasses Mew 12 as well, overall. There's a couple of things Mew has over Lychee, but overall, Lychee just does what Mew does with better specials.
Yeah,
you know,
I never thought of it that way, but yeah, she controls the screen like really well, and like the normals are just like faster. Because I really hate fighting Mew's normals, but like Lychee is basically just that on steroids.
Pretty much, yeah. It's like, I don't really mind Lychee like having a lot over Mew, but what does it for me is that Lychee has more reliable confirms and damage as well. That really gets on my nerves, especially in that matchup as well, because it's like I hit her, I do a certain amount of damage. She hits me, I take a lot more damage, and it's just like, well, you kind of beat me in every other area as well. It's like,
oh yeah, her hit confirms are absolutely ridiculous.
Yeah.
Like,
I mean, fair enough, Mew's damage needed to be nerfed and extend, because that shit was retarded.
Yeah.
Mew's EX damage was absolutely insane.
Also, the explosions on the steins were a bit like bigger than the animation did appear.
Oh yeah, and come on, they
were a bit hard to
They
dodge.
broke primers and stacked.
Oh yeah.
That's just,
it was guaranteed OP like primer
Mew was
destruction.
dumb. Mew was dumb. She needed the nerf. She needed the nerf big time. But I don't know. I don't think they've balanced certain characters well enough.
Yeah.
5B, 5A, DP.
We said that, yeah.
That's it. That's all Ragnar has.
He doesn't even have his restand. He doesn't even have restand anymore.
Yep.
It's
like, what does Makoto have against these characters? What does Makoto have on Ragnar?
Projectile that you have to punch.
Makoto is a good example of like a terrible concept. The only time she was ever good was in CS2, and that was when she was broken.
She was only good in CS2 because of just really badly balanced numbers.
Yeah, exactly. Every other game she's just been bad.
Yeah.
Not even mediocre, just bad. Taiga will always be bad.
Oh yeah.
I don't believe Taiga
he has the opposite concept where he has no mobility, so he will always be bad.
Exactly. I don't believe they can't ever balance Taiga without breaking his concept and making him really quote unquote cheap. They'll have to do something like make his 360s do half health every time.
Yeah.
Or that.
And then Potemkin's one of the best characters, and he kills scrubs like nothing. So it's like, no, seriously, a Potemkin Taiga will cause so much rage because, like, not only would he be so good, but he just destroy everything who's really like bad as well.
Yeah.
So like he would be hated by 95% of the community.
No, DLZ, please, man. Taiga is not godlike in this game. Dragon Lord, please stop trolling, please.
I mean, did you see Doggora's tier list?
Whose tier list?
Doggora's.
Oh, Doggora's tier list. I did actually see that. I recall seeing Terami in the middle.
I thought the most interesting thing was Rachel in like top 7, I think it was.
Really?
She was above Azrael and Jin.
Fair enough. I remember seeing
I don't know.
Azrael
I really
above
want to
you.
see it, like Rachel in her full potential, because like I want to know, you know.
Closest person.
But she
to
has
doing
a
that.
lot of ability and a lot of set play.
Yeah.
So like she should be, but I don't know.
Yeah, I think Rachel's excellent in this game.
Sure.
Closest player to playing her to her perfection is definitely Enotoko.
Oh yeah.
Actually, that drives the point home. I'm sure you've seen all the sets of Enotoko versus Dogora.
Oh yeah, no.
Notice how Dogora can't do anything.
Yeah, that's why we're saying maybe it's a bit of bias, because it's like he has to face against the best Rachel. It would be a little bit big.
But it's just like, I mean, fair enough, Enotoko is really, really good, but you can just see that Dogora's just struggling because the character just can't get in reliably.
Yeah.
And he can't stay in either.
Yeah, the problem with Azure is that you always need to play better.
Yeah.
You always need to play better.
Yeah, exactly.
Which is why it really pisses me off when people say he's an online character. I'm just like, fuck off.
Online, you know.
He's not a fucking netplay character. Jesus.
Didn't people say the same kind of things about Arachne as well? That a lot of people like really bitched about Arachne throughout Continuum Shift as well, but I never really thought he was ever that great.
He was never that great, no.
Because it's like if
the problem is
his movement and his confirmed aren't
Arakune
reliable.
is an excellent scrub killer though.
Yes,
you have to understand
exactly,
that. He's
exactly. Yes,
so good at being people who don't know what they're doing.
Yeah.
But like once you get to that point where you understand how his curse works,
Yeah,
properly
exactly.
and all that,
Once you understand
loses a
how
lot
it
of
works,
potential.
yeah, he's done, absolutely done. What do you think they could do to Arachne to make him a little bit better, but not like Calamity Trigger levels of ridiculous? Because I actually don't know. Arachne is one of the most unique characters I've seen
he's
in a
unique
fighting
and he is
game. I
interesting.
don't know
But
how to balance
the problem
it.
with Arachne is that he obviously has two forms.
Yeah,
And like,
yeah.
to find a perfect balance between that is impossible because either the curse is going to be too strong.
Yeah,
and you can,
exactly.
Like,
Yeah.
It'll be like, oh, you've done an unblockable mix-up and now they're dead, like
Yeah,
CT.
yeah.
Or it's going to be like, oh, curse is so weak, I need to reset them like 5 times
Yeah.
to do a proper combo.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah,
find that balance is going to be really hard.
really, really hard. So I think it's a shame that like the Arachne players just seem to drop him. I mean, it's perfectly understandable, but
Oh yeah.
I would like to see like an Arachne player just try and play him as perfect as possible. See what happens.
I mean, the cool thing about Arakune at least is that there is like a nice little art to him.
Yeah.
Like,
yeah.
you know, there's lots of like set play stuff and all that, lots of little playing traps. He's got stuff like to learn. Like, yeah. He's not like some characters where you like use them for a week. It's like, yeah, I've learned everything. Like Bullet, innit?
Yeah.
It's like, okay, I learned the 4K mid-screen combo and I learned a mix-up. Good.
Yep.
Done.
Yep.
I guess I just got placed on matches.
Bullet is just I don't know what they were thinking, to be honest.
Also, the other thing I said is that, like, long time ago when the game came out, I said that, like, Bullet is worse than Izuku. And Dogora just came out and, like, said the same thing. It's like, everyone's like, what? Bullet's the worst character in the game! I'm like,
that didn't surprise me.
Either you obviously have some potential to get better.
A little bit better, yeah.
From
Bullet has
absolute
nothing.
terrible some stuff to come out of it. She's still going to be really bad, but, like, she's going to develop. Bullet, she was clocked week 1.
At the very least, Izuyoi has reliable movement.
Oh yeah.
Not good movement, but reliable movement.
She has
Bullet doesn't
some
even have
mix-ups,
that.
she has some projectiles.
Bullet doesn't even have any of those.
Yeah. Izuyoi is really lackluster. Bullet is empty.
Yeah.
There's nothing there.
Yeah. There's absolutely nothing there. What happened? It didn't come out. What did you try and do? You love it. Oh, fair enough. Yeah,